In today's video, we will talk about a story mentioned in the Holy Quran, a story of a people who were tested by Allah and the consequences of their actions. This is the story of Prophet Dawud, a.s., and his people, also known as the people of the Sabbath, Ashab al-Sabt. This story is not only historical but also carries very important lessons for us today. So, let's get started. Part 1, Introduction to Prophet Dawud, a.s. Prophet Dawud, a.s., was a chosen prophet of Allah and also a king. He was gifted not only with prophethood but also with wisdom and justice. Allah also gave him the holy book, the Zabur, as guidance for the believers. Prophet Dawud, a.s., was known for his fairness. His decisions were always based on justice and wisdom. Allah also blessed him with a beautiful voice, and when he recited the Zabur, even the mountains, trees, and birds would join in glorifying Allah. His people, the children of Israel, lived in a small coastal area. They mostly depended on fishing for their livelihood. And it was in this context that they faced a trial that would change their lives forever. Part 2, the people's trial begins. Allah commanded them. There is a specific day, the Sabbath, when they should not work or fish. This day was meant for worship and remembrance of Allah. At first, everyone obeyed and showed patience. But as the Sabbath approached, the sea became full of fish. The fish were so close that it seemed they could be caught by hand. Now the question was, would they obey Allah's command or pursue worldly gain? Some people became tempted and thought, we are only forbidden from fishing on one day, the rest of the week is fine. And this marked the beginning of the real test. Part 3, Satan's deception and the division of the people. Satan whispered to the hearts of the disobedient. Just throw a net into the water on the forbidden day. And come back the next day to collect the fish. What harm is there in this? A few people fell for this trick. Others silently followed their lead. But some feared Allah and said, this is Allah's command, violating it is a sin. As a result, the people divided into 3 groups. Kikap 1 the obedient group. Kikap 2 the disobedient group. Kikap 3 the silent onlookers, who neither stopped nor corrected the wrong. This division ultimately made the situation even more dangerous. Part 4, Allah's punishment and signs. The obedient people separated from the disobedient. They even built a wall in their settlement to separate themselves. But the disobedient continued violating Allah's command. One day, the obedient people noticed that the others had disappeared behind the wall. When they looked closer, they saw a terrifying sight. The people who had sinned had been transformed into monkeys. The Quran says, so we said to them, be apes, despised. This punishment was not only severe but also a clear sign that disobedience to Allah has consequences. A few days later, they all perished. Part 5, Historical background and additional details. This story teaches us, disobeying Allah's command, even slightly, can be extremely dangerous. Staying silent in the face of wrongdoing is risky. Worldly greed can lead to severe consequences. Trials from Allah provide an opportunity to show patience and piety. Historians note that this people lived in a coastal and agricultural region, and Allah used their livelihood as a test. Even today, this story remains a living lesson. Do not let greed or clever excuses make you disobey Allah. Part 6, Moral and Spiritual Lessons. From this story, we learn these key lessons. Kikap 1 even minor disobedience to Allah can be serious. Kikap 2 stopping others from sinning is an important responsibility. Kikap 3 pursuing worldly gain at the cost of disobeying Allah leads to loss. Kikap 4 Allah's trials provide opportunities for patience, faith, and growth. This story reminds us that obeying Allah should always be our top priority. Friends, this story teaches us that the consequences of disobeying Allah are always serious. We should always obey Allah's commands and stay away from sin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe to our channel for more Islamic stories and valuable lessons. May Allah guide us all, Ameen.